how much money should you be spending on ads in order to get qualified coaching clients so that you can make a profit? See, a lot of coaches are scared of spending money on ads because, well, quite frankly, they're scared of spending all their money and not getting any coaching clients, which is a valid concern. Who wouldn't be? Like, who wants to just unload a whole pile of cash on a Facebook ad, not get anything out of it, or you know what to do? And this is the biggest problem that most coaches have that relates to this topic is they have no idea. Should I spend $5,000 before I see an ROI? Should I spend $200, $50, $100? What do I do? I don't know when to stop if it's not working. Where do I go? What do I do? We're going to deal with that issue today. So the first thing I want to talk about is the wrong way, okay? And a lot of coaches get stuck making these three biggest mistakes. The first thing is they're just 100% focused on the cost. They're like, oh my gosh, I can't spend money to get coaching clients. I can't spend money. It costs money. It costs money. Oh my gosh, it's going to cost. It's going to cost. It's going to cost. Well, here's the thing. It's going to cost you to not get clients, right? I mean, if you don't get these clients, you're not going to make any money, which is really bad, right? And the other thing is free traffic has a very high cost, especially when you're starting out. If you've got to spend hours a day creating content for months and months and months, well, that's a lot of time. You might say, well, I have, I have that time. Well, that's true, you do, but there's also the hidden cost of all the little things you get nickeled and dimed on, tools, and then eventually you need a virtual assistant, and then you need to get into videos, and then you need your videos edited, and you need thumbnails, and then you need this, and then you need that, and next thing you know, you're spending $1,000, $1,500 a month on tools and editors and videos, and you do that for a year. That's like, let's just hypothetically say $15,000, 15,000, and you haven't got a client, right? And then there's no hope, there's no real leverage because it's so hard nowadays. So that's one of the biggest things that the next biggest thing that coaches do is they just focus on free because they think it's cheaper when actually it's more expensive. The third biggest mistake coaches make when trying to get clients using ads or spending money or what have you is they don't know what their KPIs are. And what that means is key performance indicators, right? Like how much should you spend to get a sale? How much should you spend to get an email address? How much should you spend to get a qualified call booked, right? And those are all the mistakes that lead coaches just to kind of like go, I'm not going to do anything because nothing works. So what do we do? Well, here's the right way. Let's talk about it. There's three things you need to do and in order to know how much to spend in order to get coaching clients and then how to scale it to make even more money. The first thing is you got to know the KPIs. So we're going to break those down, key performance indicators. So the first thing that we find, generally speaking, it's going to cost about $10 to $15 to get an email address in the kind of life coaching, health coaching, mindset coaching type niches, stuff like that. It's about $20 to $30 in the business niches, okay? So if you're a life coach to business owners, probably 25 or something like that to get an email address using Facebook ads, in my experience. And same with relationship coaches, 15, that kind of thing. Now, then what you want to do is you want to get 10% of people who give you an email address to essentially book a call, okay? And so now that gives us our cost per call. So if your average cost to get an email address is your, say, a relationship coach, is $10, well, then now that's going to basically cost $100 per call, okay? If you do it right and everything's optimized. So $100 to get a booked call. Now, then we've got to ask ourselves, what percentage of those calls are going to show up? Well, let's say 80%. So basically, I'm going to do a little math here. We're going to go 100 divided by 80, okay? So go 100 divided by, so it's going to be 125 per booked for person who's actually qualified and showed up. Now, let's say you enroll 25%. So it's basically just times it by 4, okay? It's going to be $500 per sale. Now, these are all assumptions, right? I don't know your numbers, and I don't know if they will be this, but these are some kind of rules of thumb that go on for different niches for all of our coaching clients that I coach and that we coach. So basically, in that case, we're going to want to see a client cost of $500. Now, let's say you're a relationship coach and you are spending, or you have a $3,000 coaching offer where you're helping people. Well, how much is that then? So what that's going to be is we want to go 3,000 divided by 500. So it's going to be a 6 times ROI. So if you spend 500, you're going to want to get 3,000 back, which is 6 times your money, 600%. Okay, 6x. That's a lot of money. Like, your mutual funds are not giving you 6x ROI, are they? No, nobody's is. And so anywhere between 3 times your money to 6, 7 times your money back is really good. Meaning, if you spend $1, ideally you want to see 3 to 5 to 6 come back to you in the form of sales. Okay, and that's really good. So you basically spend $1 and get 3, spend $1 and get 4, spend $1 get 5, spend $1 get 6, that type of thing at scale. So then the question is, how can I spend 2, 3, 4,000 a month to make 5, 10, 15, 20,000 a month? So the first thing you need to do is know your KPIs. Once those are working and in order, now it's just spending more money to make more money, right? Assuming they're holding, and that's how you scale it. So that's the example I have. Well, how do you make it more? Well, how do you make it even more profitable? The biggest way you make it more profitable and make more money is you're going to increase your lifetime value. So how can we charge more money? How can we give more stuff on an ongoing thing? What if they're done working with us? Can we add on more stuff? Can we do more stuff? And that's how you get it to a, excuse me, a 6 to a 10 times ROI. And so that's what we find works best. So before we get to the secret to all of this, I just want to get you to do 2 things, okay? The first thing I need you to do, excuse me, is I need you to click the like button so I know you like this video so I can get more out for you. The second thing I need you to do is hit the subscribe button, because here's the thing. I've been now spent about 2.8 million since 2021 on Facebook ads, and I share with you all my strategies, what we're learning, what's going on, techniques, tips, how to get clients, all that kind of stuff over here on YouTube, and it's totally free. But you're not going to know about all the videos that are coming unless you hit the subscribe button. And it just might be that the one video you needed to hear and or see and learn about to get you around, or, over the hump on one specific thing and scale your coaching business, you're not going to hear about it or know about it unless you click the subscribe button. So hit the subscribe button today. It doesn't cost anything, and you're going to get access to all my key learnings from spending literally millions on Facebook ads over the years in the coaching consulting space, and what we've been learning from coaching our clients. All right, click that button now. All right, so basically what I want to leave you with is this. The most important thing you need to do is, once you get those KPIs down, you first of all start small. How small? Well, I mean, it depends on your market, right? It depends on what's more important, time or money. If realistically, I would say $20 to $30 a day. You can go as low as $10 a day, and that's fine. Okay, $10 to $30 a day on ads, and then over a period of a few weeks, you're going to see, are the KPIs working? Is it working? And if you're not seeing the right numbers, if you're not seeing $10 to $15 webinar registration, 10% of people booking calls, all that kind of stuff, well, now you know where to pause it, what to fix, what to work on, what to make better. So that way you're not just going to blow like 15, 20 grand and just like go, all right, this is going to work. I know it's going to happen, right? Like, that sucks. You can start small and then get into it. And then once you start seeing it working, boom, then you can scale it. All right. So here's what I got for you. I got something for free. I have a free upcoming webinar, the 300-word Facebook ad template strategy that we use to scale our coaching business to 6 figures per month, okay? What I want you to do is click the link in the description or the pin post, get registered for it. It's going to reveal to you the exact secrets we've learned in investing, like I said, over 2.8 million on ads, what we've learned from our client stuff. The 3 biggest mistakes the most gurus out there are teaching that is a total lie, that doesn't work, that most coaches are using, and it's wasting their time and money. How to start small, how to start now, why it's the best time to use Facebook ads, why it's never been easier due to Facebook's artificial intelligence on Facebook, obviously on Facebook, and how to leverage it so that you can get clients who have money, who want to work with you, and who pay. Click the link in the pin post or the description now. We'll see you over there.